Hey guys, so check this out. I think it's kind of really messed up, and this makes me really sick as far as what police do, what this chief says about his police, and the fact that stuff like this happens and they can be arrested, but shooting somebody in the back or anything like that, qualified immunity fucking protects them. So how come qualified immunity didn't protect these cops in this situation? I don't know. Take a look at the news story. I'm going to stop it in between, make a few comments, and then maybe you can leave me a few comments and tell me your thoughts on this story.
Cameron Lebon and Mitch Fuller were longtime Peoria police officers. Lebon wore the badge for 2 decades and was president of the Peoria Police Officers Association in 2020. Fuller, meanwhile, was treasurer for that union. But now both men have had to turn in their badge and gun.
Here's the first mistake of this story. Not both of them turned in their badge and gun. So you'll find out why. Just keep watching.
The Arizona Attorney General's office indicting both for fraud and theft. They're accused of siphoning thousands from their brother's employees.
Seems like the police department didn't like them stealing from the police department. Well, that's kind of strange, isn't it? I mean, like, they let them get away with anything else, right? Why not this?
Blue.
It hurts on a professional level, but it also hurts on a personal level, because at Peoria PD we have over 300 employees that are affected by this.
The AG's office telling me Lebon's accused of taking nearly $16,000, while Fuller allegedly funneled $34,000 from the union for personal use.
I terminated him, and he went on his way.
Peoria Police Chief Art Miller tells me he fired Fuller for another incident involving dishonesty in October.
So if you listen to that, he was fired for another case of dishonesty. Not even this case. He was already fired, let go, and then they found out that he was stealing from them.
2020. Lebon, though, retired in May 2021.
He was on administrative leave, and he ended up retiring earlier than he wanted to, but still with enough time that he's going to get a pension, more than likely, if he hasn't already.
So there you are. The other gentleman was already on administrative leave for some reason. So he was on leave with pay, kind of like me, paid suspension. And, he retired and he was able to get his pension. So now what are they going to do with him? Are they going to try and track him down? And can they find him? Can they actually arrest this cop? Can they actually force the charges on this officer? I don't know.
This isn't a new problem in policing or even Peoria.
But first tonight, stealing from his own brothers and sisters in blue.
In 2019, former Peoria Sergeant John Meck was arrested for stealing from the Arizona Tactical Officers Association. He ended up pleading guilty and getting probation.
The selfish acts of these particular officers, John Meck included, it just makes me sick, really. Because I know how officers operate. I know how giving they are. I know how compassionate they are. And when they do these types of things, it hurts.
So wait, let me get this straight. They can do everything underhanded in the book. They can lie, they can cheat, they can, arrest, innocent people, but, God forbid you steal from those people that were letting you do that. Now it's an issue. Now your conduct is an issue. You gotta love double standards.
But the department also glad the alleged corruption has been rooted out. And just like the people they once arrested, Fuller and Lebon will have their day in court.
I like how now they're happy about the corruption being weeded out. Forget about all that other stuff that they do out there in the field to normal citizens and human beings. Forget about all that stuff. Forget about the lying. Forget about the framing, pretty much. I mean, anybody, could be framed, and it's very easy. I mean, take the girl in Scottsdale. So, I don't know, your comments. To me, it's back to blue until it happens to you. And then it happened to them. All right, guys. Be safe out there. Watch your backs. We'll catch you on the next one.